Bless you. Bless you.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Baltimore Ravens. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Already here, they'll audible to something else. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You look at this Jaguar defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
They go play action with Jackson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long, there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken right around the 44. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field.
Sit back to work.
In motion right is Ridley. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11 now. Here's Lawrence. And it's complete. Right back to Ridley. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A give to ETN running right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jags lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Right back to Mitchell here. Pushing his way inside the 40. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
Hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that were extra prep this year. You go to leg roll.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. To throw is Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 26 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
If you, I would just get rid of.
And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
What's that?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Lawrence will throw. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. You look at this Baltimore defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A give running right, ETN. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Second and 10. Another tote for ETN. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
3rd and 12. Now Lawrence. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Easy.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Running out of the gun with ETN. 4 before he's out of bounds.
40 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all Lebanon defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
They'll try to run with Etienne.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point attempt to follow here. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Here's Jackson to throw.
24-yard line.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Ravens have cut it back within a score.
Tucker with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, kill. Go. 11, Hackett. Think right.
Now Lawrence. He throws there, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, old momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. On play action, Lawrence. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I feel like my man, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
And take it right at the 35. It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson. Oh, that's in the double coverage. Intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
The slot man in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Hey, let's go.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
I'm gone.
A give, it's ETN off the option. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 of the 19. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back out.
But for the defense, changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. First down, here's Mitchell. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Another run with Mitchell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Go ahead. Shot.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Yeah.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Report.
Mitchell is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Jackson now.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens are back within a score.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Congrats, Derek.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We're getting closer here now to halftime, and we may need that halftime break just because
There hasn't been much of a break in this first half. A lot of points being put up.
Not much room to breathe, is there? Because these guys are going up and down the field. And let's face it, if you're the offensive coordinator for either squad, pretty happy with what you're seeing. If you're the defensive coordinator,
you're not so happy.
You're frantically searching for something that'll work. You're on the headset talking to your assistant. You're checking your play sheet. You're going through your memory banks of all the tape you've watched. You've got to come up with something, anything that'll help slow them down.
Searching for answers.
Hey, Ryan!
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, I'm gun. 13, Luke! Hey, kill!
Lawrence. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get free and take some momentum into the locker room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Jackson from the shotgun. And that's going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson.
Oh, wow. Come on.
Continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reaction to those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well, and maybe Lady Luck is on his...
And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman with his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. DeForest Buckner, his second sack of the night. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors they have to look at to try.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown! Zay Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have retaken a third quarter lead. Now for the point after. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space.
and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, here's Jackson. Throwing out left and finding Likely. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now a throw here to his running back. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Jackson on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. An option give now to Mitchell. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 106 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter.
Well, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anymore because they run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember,
for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Give running right is Mitchell.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Ravens get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. after the roughing penalty on the PAT. They'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now Lawrence on first down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Justin Malabike able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Lawrence. And he will find Ridley on the left side. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at about the 14. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the second season took like 5 years.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd
That's
and 11.
why it feels like I talked to you about it so while ago.
Play action. It's Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Did you watch any more House of the Fall of Russia?
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
It's too weird for you.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Racing to the end zone. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good one.
There he goes, left side.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, 75 yards.
And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Escapes the defender.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They run over center with Mitchell.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. 69 yards.
And the Ravens have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
They'll send Kirk in motion right.
Hey, I'm gun. 13, Luke. Hey, kill. Go.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Jackson picks it.
And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Jackson, options out left. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 56 yards.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Hey, Lion.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
70 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game, now facing this deficit in the 4th.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
On 1st down, right back to ETN.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 4. And they'll go again with ETN.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Hey.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Give to Bigsby on the option.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the 1st. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
On second down, a run with ETN. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
11. Take right open.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let him bleed the game out that way.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. And they take a knee. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Ravens, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Miami next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
ready? Hut, hut. Set up. Go. Ready up. Ready. Ready, set. Ready. Come on, set. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Let go. Ready. Hut. Let's go. Set up. Here we go. Set. Hut, hut. On the ready. Go. On the set. Ready. Set. Ready. Set. Ready. Ready, ready. Okay, break. Set, go. Ready, break. Hut. Down. Set up. Got it. Ready? Hut, hut. Let's go now. Go. Set. Ready. On the double. Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Let go. Set up. Hut. Come on, set. Set up.
Nothing. Life.
Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
It's a good thing. I think we'll see. It's a good thing to me. I mean, in general, things are going well. It will be for my it'll be really good exposure for my big boss, basically the head of financial transformation, which is my group, needs me to make a financial model, but I'm just not sure of what she wants, you know? It just could be potentially something. Wait, I feel like I've played you with Fields as your quarterback before.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The game's first play.
Now he's your quarterback with the Bucs.
Brings up second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Yeah, that's not fair.
First carry of the game for the Aggie alone, Devon Achane. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, what is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that
because
they know
I was like,
they don't have to hold their blocks for very long, as one of them told us. If I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
But look, who did you didn't have to lose anybody. Who did you have to lose? You have both Waddle, Hill. You have a
first down, they go back to Achane. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. Bring up second down. You look at this Niner defense.
No, I know you're not the fan. I'm just saying there's nothing. It's like I'm just saying it's not going to
was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 41 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Achane on 1st and 10.
Oh, come on.
There's a nice move. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
It's just so unrealistic that I get it's a video game, but come on, man.
This defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Look how they're blocking. My defensive line is amazing.
And it's now a 7-0
and
game.
they're throwing them like tissue paper. Just run the ball 40 times. I'm sure you'll win every game.
To kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
12 o'clock in there. Oh, it's 11 o'clock in there. Okay, go ahead.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, and that is incomplete. This defense for the Dolphins,
I'm ready. I just had to change my quarterback.
the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Able to find Gray here.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4.
That's the stuff
this
that
defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all
give you the
angles, and they
game,
did a
man.
nice
Doesn't
job
make
there,
zero
stopping him
sense.
for a
Just
loss.
whiff on a block
On
for
4th
what?
down, the Niners trot out Mitch
I
Wishnowski
can't see the
to punt
fucking
the
kicking
football.
either. This is the only
Back
league
deep
that
is
does this to me.
Tyreek Hill. Fielded at about the 28. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return.
Yeah, it isn't
And
always.
it'll be Dolphin
It's just
football.
it's just once it happens, it happens. Because you probably don't talk to anybody else. Same reason why Brianna knows.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll
That's
be
even
looking
smarter.
to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. They're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead
Oh, come
was
on.
huge for
Come on,
them.
Nate. Oh, come on, Nate. Come on, man. I'm not going to play like that, yo. Come on. Nah, come on, man. That's fucking cheat. I won't play like that. That's crazy. Come on. Come on. Nate, you did that on purpose. You did that shit on purpose. That's fucking cheat, man. Come on, man. Everybody knows that shit does that. Come on, man. There's no offensive PI. Come on, man. That's such a big, obvious cheat in this game, man. Come on. That's just not even fun.
Each time out, not only on offense, between those touchdowns,
Okay.
defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back.
Yes, it's a fucking. There's no offensive PI. What am I going to do there? Come on, man. Okay, man.
Here's Johnson set and ready to
Why would you?
kick this
Then why
away.
would you do it? Come on, why would you do it? Come on, man.
And he'll elect
Man,
not
you
to
were in
run.
front of me.
The fair catch will move this
It's
out
a
to the
steal.
25-yard line.
Okay. Okay.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So that if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
I don't care about a fumble. That's just like that's just. I don't just.
coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing. The answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to
I'm
keep
saying I
going.
would.
But when
A
the
fumble
veterans
is
are telling the young guys in the
the
locker
game is
room,
being stupid,
an
or
open
you
week is always
purposefully
good,
fucking the game
guys.
up. It's two
Take
different
it
things.
and let's go with it.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw.
He'll dump that one off to Mitchell.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Now they'll change things up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Keep it going.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I think when they look at their offense, they think
to themselves, the defense is good. The offense is not really that good, but it's good enough if I don't throw the ball. But a lot of times, like I said, I gave the other guy away, but it was I had to be doing something because I'm fine, or at least okay with this quarterback, and he's theoretically worse. So, like I said, that had to be something I was doing. And I also don't have an offensive line, really. And I know Trent's probably going to retire.
About this Miami defense.
I'm really not
very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively.
Yeah, he can't catch sometimes, though. That's why I don't like Trent. I don't like trusting it. He's got to be wide open, and I make the decision by the time.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10.
Couldn't figure out the button I was trying to
flag
press.
accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Yeah, why not?
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Good.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now we just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted.
It's a lot of hard work for a little bit amount of gratification. So after a while, you're just happy nothing blew up. But it was fun though. I was surprised Julian showed up. That was nice. A lot of my family showed up, so I was happy. That was nice. Yeah.
And he's going to take this
it was.
For right around 3 yards.
He did, so he had like a a school party with his little school friends. Because we knew they weren't coming all the way.
Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
They weren't coming all the way out to Queens. His school is right here in the city. But we knew they weren't going to Queens.
Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
I had to get pressure on you. But no, it was good though. It was good. Happy it's over. Happy he had fun. Oh shit, so back up the road now.
In motion, Hill.
What are you doing? What are y'all doing?
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Let's go. Thank you.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Diamador Manure. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football.
That's a good animation I got there.
So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Trying the right side with Mitchell. Well, he is out of bounds inside the 35.
One thing I'm trying to get better. If I could figure out,
Seemed like a couple
I could
sets of
figure out
eyes
running
were on the
a little
quarterback,
bit
so
better.
he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off.
And
Got a good
just
gain
another
out of it.
aspect of it.
And you know you need
I feel like
good
there's
blocking
just
up
an
front in order to
aspect
gain
of
yardage,
the game that I
but every
just
one
don't
of
take
these
advantage of.
RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him
Nah,
credit.
that game's over.
Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
That's me and, well, that was me and the nation. I'm pretty much dead now. I had to face so many people with
as they are looking at a
good
2nd
games.
and 5
Crazy.
situation.
CJ Stroud having the best rookie game in the NFL history. And his wide receiver that goes off that game is the one I'm playing against as well.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. On the handoff, Mitchell. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain.
There is, but it didn't blitz? Well, there is, no. Yeah, no. I was trying to say there's a kind of a way to freak that, but it's not blitz, it's coverage.
All on display in that victory.
Yeah, I don't know.
From the 20, here's the 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw.
Oof.
Oh, the ball comes out.
That would have been a pick.
They'll say it's incomplete.
Thank you for sacking me. That was a pick.
Out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this
I'm
one
not
so
going to
far
tell
hasn't
you,
gone according to
but
plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Slot man moves right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's going to be stopped well
what
short of what he
a
needed
no
as the
block.
tackle
How
is
you
made
not
at the
blocking that?
18-yard line. A nice play design there.
That's a
Touch
chance
pass
right
looked good
there.
at the start,
You get
but
that
bottom
corner
line,
block.
the defense
That's a
was
chance.
ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled in.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some...
A big seam, and he might go all the way.
I can't kick. What do you mean?
All the way in for a Miami touchdown.
I didn't do it. I tried to tackle you.
Touchdown. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns.
That was me pressing square, and he just moved. He just
I know a lot of
jumped
special
how he
teams
wants to.
coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
But I
And
mean,
others have egos
I
that their
can't.
players
It's
can't
either
keep
give you
up
the
with,
ball
and
at
they
the
say
40
challenge
or
him.
try to
Kick it
figure
to
this
him.
shit out. But
The
it's
way
whatever.
he runs as fast as
Like I
he
said,
is,
some games
I
you
wouldn't
just not
challenge
supposed
him
to
at
run.
all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Nah, just the.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Oh, also, I'm going to tell you this. The Jill that I was thinking about is another Jill for some reason. I thought Brianna knew this Jill. She know.
The San Francisco
I don't know. I thought she
offense
was just
ready
going
to
to
start
do
their next drive.
No, she was not.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open
Oh,
week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And they convert on third with a gain of 22.
Ready, set, switch, speed.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage here back at the 47.
Devo,
After the loss, they'll come up
please.
second and
For
13.
once in your life,
Now they'll shift things around.
hold a block.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready, ready.
Second and 13. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
What a free fall.
A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bingo. But they allow the conversion. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. They'll set up a throw. And that is caught on the right sideline.
Dang it. They gave me the animation though. Because she was right there.
And not a common sight, at least on
I
this
can't believe they
drive.
gave me the
A momentary
animation.
setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect. They'll try to pick up another first down.
And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 19-yard line. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Wow. Wow. That's terrible. That was terrible. That was terrible. How did he even... I felt the bobble. Look at that throw.
That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
Yeah.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
I thought I'd be able to contribute, or not contribute, so I'm looking for. Compete this year. I don't think so. Just some of the bad games are bad. Like, the bad games are bad. Like, this isn't like a terrible game right now. Like, he's throwing really well, actually. But, like, when he's having a bad game, it's... And as you already joked, it's hard for me to even come back from that when I'm pissed. So when it's bad, it's bad.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it,
At least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared. You know, taking it right down.
I hate that play. I hate that the safety should always just step up. I hate that.
27 yards there.
God, that happens so often.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So from inside
Niner
Looks like
territory
now,
bird.
this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. A give up the middle to H.A. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. The tackle by Eric Armstead. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Out of the gun, Fields.
Ooh, good play.
Wilson's got it complete.
What?
And brought down, but not before they're inside
Yeah,
the
the
25.
guy over the top though.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
No, I mean, you did the smart play. The guy you threw to was wide open.
Out of the gun, here's a give to A-Chain. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now an option play on 2nd down. Fields hit in the
Here we go. There we go. That's my boy. That's my rookie right there. My rookie quarterback knocked it out.
2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an
He
S.
ended up being an X factor.
They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of it.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
You're lucky I'm nice. I'll be letting you get over and get set.
He'll look to throw.
Good pick.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Also got to learn how to throw the ball away. No, I know how to do it. I mean, just mentally.
Now. Here's 1st and 10.
It's you got to press R3 in.
A-Chain gets it from the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Right back to A-Chain on 2nd down. Powers through.
Oh, come on, man.
And he will take it in. Devon A-Chain with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the 2nd half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat.
Oh my gosh, what a tackle. That's my fault. I let go of the thing trying to waste time because I didn't want you to get the ball back.
Before it actually happens, but you have to figure they they thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run with Mitchell. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Niners are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
That's frustrating. I'm just hoping I don't get one back to you.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks
That's the best one I've ever done.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Nah, there you go.
He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Meanwhile, Fields' throw is taken in by
I'll take that.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Oh, it's mad win. I forgot about that.
Here's the field goal unit onto the field. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on down and trying to get 3 before halftime. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort. But it's
you had another timeout, didn't you?
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on the
You one more yard. You're not wrong. At least you're not wrong as far as I'm hoping. Because I would have hoped.
Getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be. Obviously, they're losing in this ball game. But very much
That was good defense by your guy in the back, though.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal?
That's crazy. That was great defense by him. Like, I'm actually, that was crazy.
If they want to go ahead and get going in this one,
I want my guys to react like that.
I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offense.
Oh, come on.
This is picked up by the Dolphins, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players
go back.
Trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
That's such bullshit.
Touchdown Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, 26 yards. And the Dolphins
It's the second time you game the system, man. This is how you play now?
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it.
Oh, it was a motion play?
Their consistency.
Still
Don't worry
game
about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
And Johnson's extra point Up and good. And the lead is up
I'm
to
just
15
surprised,
now.
man. Can't say I'm disappointed, just surprised.
Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to
I mean, it's
25.
but yeah, it's just luck. It's luck. Because like when it glitches, either like you said, either you're in the way or you're not. You know what I mean?
Now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
All the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard.
I just had clean moves. 10 more yards.
Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
As a general manager, you're counting on your 1st and 2nd round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there.
Touchdown Falcons! Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
It's really not. I mean, you can play when you can play.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And
like this.
Out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
They don't understand. So I gave up. They don't understand.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's Fields now on 2nd down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They'll 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'll remember.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different.
There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline, Cedric Wilson. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
That's so stupid. Yeah, but it's the same shit. It just games the system. I'm not blaming you on that. It's just stupid. It goes to the right and then up, and so then it makes it not carry it up. Like just fucking play defense.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch,
like, that's so dumb.
That puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. And from back there,
it's like they don't know how to put like randomness into their coding. Which you can definitely put it in there. But it's just like...
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like
it's
to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time.
Oh wow, good pick. So I was talking to you, I wasn't paying attention. Shit. It's something really important. It's It's one of the encryption keys for the DNS encryption key for the internet.
And you have to be prepared for.
Damn, I should have just pressed pause. It's the DNS encryption key for the internet.
Get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break up their routes quickly as well.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
On play action, Fields.
Oh, come on.
Inside the 10. Jalen Waddle with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Dolphins get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Out for the PAT, here's Johnson.
Can only be in a position.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Right back to Mitchell here. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here.
I thought I was going to mess it up because I got stuck behind my guy.
Great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. A give here to Mitchell. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. And now they're in the hurry up. Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. And he's taken down. Jalen Phillips picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Now back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. So his 3rd field goal in the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear. They want to close this gap.
No.
And he's loose again. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. He brings the kickoff back 85 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead.
I can't help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is
as long as he's not turning the ball over.
A lot of games at a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this.
And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And that will bump the lead up to 26. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This one caught by Kittle. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Oh my God, what a fucking throw. What a drop pick. Jesus.
But it winds up falling incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything
That
into
was,
coverage
wasn't that
right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got
Jalen
2nd and 3rd
Ramsey,
down
right?
to fall back on.
That should have been. That should have
Second
been.
and
I mean,
10
it was
here
a
as
bad
we
throw.
roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus
Good
far.
pick.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
125 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Here we go.
3rd and 4.
What?
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 49ers 21-yard line.
Now a toss right side, A-Chain.
And look at this for the 2nd straight play. The 49er defense drops him for a loss. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
What were they even thinking about going, man?
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this 4th quarter advantage.
What?
Johnson for the extra point try.
Oh, game time.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their
it's going to be a different league, so like basically rebooting. Yeah, there's no more keepers. There's gonna be things going to change. It's going to have it's going to be super flex, and it's also going to have wins and losses additional to just your matchup based off of how the league did. So for example, if there are 14 people in the league, right? Top 7 will get an extra point for a win in points, and bottom 7 will get a loss.
Getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
He's a linebacker. That's why I keep throwing it over there, though. When the linebacker's over there, he's not gonna put his hands up unless you have the lurker shit on.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. Back to throw here. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh, wow. Come on. Come on. I don't know. Maybe it's something I don't know how to do. I don't know. It's clearly just getting bodied out of the way.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Oh, wide open, complete. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, 96 yards. And the Dolphins continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th.
Yeah, I knew you needed Waddle. It's fine. I just want the game to be over.
And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
You only need one or the other. You don't need both.
End zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For their cost, you don't need both. I mean, yeah, if you just want speed, obviously. I just mean for their cost.
That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Able to find Gray here.
Ugh, just
So
fucking block,
5 yards
man.
there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The Niners
The
on
Giants
third
do?
down. They've hit on half
That's
of them,
sad.
5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Down the left sideline, and he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
Not in the right place,
And the
I guess.
offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And
Look at
once he
those
made the
balls.
catch,
Ugh.
plenty of room to
That's
work
also,
his
I gotta,
way
I mean,
downfield.
like I said, it's
That's a
frustrating, but I
breakdown
also
on the
gotta
defensive
remember
side of the ball,
my
one that
fucking
they
quarterback
wanna
is a
fix immediately.
68 rated quarterback, too, so.
They'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown 49ers. Danny Gray.
Well, the throw was bad. That's why he spun like that. It was a bad throw.
49ers get a small measure
Look
of
at-
revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
49ers 36. Mitch Wishnowsky kickoff for San Francisco.
Here is
What?
Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now it's H.8 headed right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 157 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. 4 yards on the
Shit,
pickup.
I honestly did not mean to do that.
3rd and 8. So 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming out.
Thank you, Jesus.
Trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world.
Push him back, Lenore.
Field
I'm
goal
back.
unit and Brian Johnson out there from the left hash. This from 39. Johnson's kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do
One of my
so.
other leagues
And maybe
is,
you've actually
I hope they
clicked them
figure
off
out
in
what's
your
going to
headset,
happen with
so you keep calling plays
the
to
leagues
try
that
to
are
add
messing
to
up.
this
One of my
lead.
other leagues is
He'll
messing up
elect
now.
not to run with it, and a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Huh? Oh, it says this league you're trying to access is unavailable, and then it says like EA servers is unavailable right now.
It would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They're probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Yeah, I always have like one, like I just whooped on the Jags in TFL, and then like this happens. There's a few times where I'll have like a great game overall. Get off me.
And find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I don't need to play more. I need to figure out some more plays and stuff. I don't really have any more go-to plays or anything like that anymore.
He'll look to throw.
Nope. Oh.
And now here's another interception.
Go ahead. You're good.
You're good.
Press the wrong button. I had to press the go to the running back, and then I press triangle. I press triangle instead of R1.
Defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal.
Because of the change of direction, especially if you're a linebacker.
Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Oh, and like I said, I gotta remember. Like sometimes the running back is R1, sometimes it's triangle. This time it was triangle. I wish there was a rationale. Maybe it is. Maybe I gotta put more work into it. I don't care enough.
Catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
I could just do that. What if I don't want to do that, then? What if I check and then I forget?
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
You didn't even jump, man. Come on, jump.
Another interception.
Oh, jump, Debo. I'm giving you the fucking jump ball because you're the X Factor. Piece of shit.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
And this drive will begin with a run from A-Chain.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
163 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd down and 4.
Excuse me.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny.
And that was on purpose.
Brought down at about the 43 that time. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Also got 0 sacks today. No, they got 1.
Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Fields.
Smith catches left side. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
All right.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly